Hey, thought I'd do a quick video today. Number of things happened today. Nothing bad, actually. All good things. First thing is that I had morning shift at my kitty sitting job, and that tends to make me pretty tired. I did all my stuff for this off camera today, but I did get some progress, so thought I'd show that. I got this character to double S. Right now I need to upgrade the weapon, but I don't have the Honkai Cube thing. Having some problems with my bank account, so I don't really have a lot of funds right now. That will get resolved probably by the time most of you watch this. The current plan is to finish this off here, which is going to take another 9 drops. I've kind of been going through all the free crystals today just to get the confirmed drop, because the game is not really wanting to give me the guaranteed one. I did a couple attempts on this. What this allowed me to do is to get her, the ninja character, to double S, and I got some Night Squire fragments as well. Once I finish with this one, which should be later today on the 4th, then I'll probably start trying to get this one, because there's a couple characters in here that I want. Obviously, both the martial artists. I'm still missing 2 of the martial artists. Those are the ones I want to get. There's supposed to be an event where we get one of them for free, so ideally I'd like to get one of them, and then the other one would probably come from the event. So I get a new guaranteed S rank in 5 drops, so I might do that today, or it might actually be on the 10th, because the 10th is when I get paid all the Critica money. As you know, I made quite a bit off that game. It's not in the best state right now, obviously, but I made back what I spent on it, so I am pretty content with that, honestly. And some Chapter 3 hards done. So I don't have that much stamina left, and the game's going to reset in about an hour. So I don't really feel like I want to use any stamina pots just yet. I'll probably run through the rest of it in the morning. I don't have kitty sitting shift tomorrow, so should be able to stream and finish that Orochi Tower. I didn't feel like doing that today. I got a review key for Super Crush KO, but it's under embargo. So I'm trying to get all the videos done for that. That took up a lot of my gaming time today. Also fixing some technical issues on my end. I was having problems with the game frame rate being fine. Like this runs at 120 FPS locked, as you can see in the corner. PSO2 I got running at about 100 FPS, pretty much locked. But I was experiencing a lot of problems with the frame rate while I was playing it. You couldn't see it in the videos, which is kind of weird. It turns out it was Chrome's hardware acceleration conflict, causing a conflict making that happen. Like, it's running fine now. Apparently, I looked on the forums, and the Korean players have been complaining about the awful frame rate and optimization in Critica for a long time, and nothing has ever been done about it. So that kind of told me that was a good time to get out of there, cut my losses. wonder if it took them so long to put out this PC port because they actually optimized it well. There are lots of PC ports out there that are still really poorly optimized, so I'm glad they put the time in with this one. Seems like most people are able to run it just fine, so it was definitely worth the wait. So I'm kind of just trying to go through all the difficulties. I haven't even finished normal mode yet, but I'm going through hard because some of the levels actually give you extra fragments, and I want to try to get some other characters. Have a more balanced roster. These two are obviously in pretty good shape, but a lot of my other characters aren't. I'm not really a fan of the weakness system. I kind of wish I could just use them by once. I'm never really a fan of like elemental or type weaknesses, weak systems, and like anything really. Generally prefer if the game does not have them at all, but at least with this game, it seems like you're not going to be playing optimally if you don't have the proper like characters on your party. But you can kind of like mitigate it a little bit by just having the right stuff on your character. I haven't really felt forced to spend money on this game either, which I think is cool. They actually have a lot of events and ways that you can get free crystals. I have spent quite a bit on it over the past few days. I spent like 20 bucks yesterday off camera, and that actually worked in my favor because I got Darkbolt Jonin to Class SS. Oh, I can unlock somebody. I don't know which character this is. So the main ones I want to unlock is, I don't have any of this character. I have one, but I don't like the moveset at all, so I assume that this one will be better. So next time I cash in this game, which will probably be tomorrow, I'm gonna try to get some other suits. Like I said, I'm gonna finish this loot box set. Probably won't have to get anything else from here, and then I'll probably look into maybe doing this one. I've heard some people say it isn't too great to get stuff from here because it's a large drop pool, but considering how many of them I don't have, I'll probably will get what I want eventually. I don't really care about this Lolly character at all. It seems like there's a lot of them I don't have yet, but I want to get Phoenix and Shadow Knight. I like the martial artist characters. Obviously I play the martial artists in pretty much any game possible, but here what I like about them is that they have larger movesets. This game kind of has like moveset power creep. Like if you remember Dynasty Warriors 8, like 7 and 8 respectively, like they had a lot of movesets that weren't too hot. They didn't really have a lot of interesting mechanics about them or in them, and the DLC for both of those games had like far more interesting movesets and mechanics and stuff, like the boomerang, the sabatons, the flame blade, and stuff like that. It seems to be how it is here. A lot of the earlier characters have pretty boring movesets. They have like literally 2 moves. They have like just the basic S string and then like one modifier for it. But All the martial artist characters have like whole strings and stuff. They kind of play like beat 'em up characters, maybe a little bit like even like a Koei Muso character, with like little charge attacks and modifiers and stuff like that. So I'm interested in getting them just for that. Some of the other characters just kind of bore me because there's just not enough moveset variety. It seems like kind of like what they did with Dynasty Warriors 9. You know how the DLC weapons for that before they drop support all had like really interesting mechanics and gimmicks and stuff to set them apart from base game ones. That's kind of how it is here. So I'm hoping a lot of these people will have more in-depth movesets so that I can start building a team around them. So it looks like I'm only missing 10 S ranks, and the next one I get will be within 5 drops. So when I get paid from YouTube, I'm gonna get this one. I don't know if this actually gives me an extra 3,300 crystals or not. Ideally, I'd want to do that. Super Crush KO is the only thing I was really gonna buy this month. I didn't really get much off the Steam sale either. Nothing that would probably be interesting for you guys to watch. So I was thinking I probably would do that. Try to clear out all these shops and stuff. Anyway, my stamina is pretty much out, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop there. Actually, what's this? Sure, I'll try this once. I got another character.
ご用命でしょうか。お心遣いありがとうございます。
Now let's try this one out.
信頼していただきありがとうございます。いや、まだいや。今こそ風を起こす時です。かしこまりました。いや。今こそ風を起こす時です。まだ危険からだ。いや。いや。いや。準備。今こそ風を起こす時です。いや。いや。 風を起こす時です。
Yeah, this moveset's alright.
任務完了。
So many of them are just so
お待たせいたしました。
small, it's just not really terribly interesting to play them. At least for me, you know, like, my favorite action games in general have, like, really large movesets. Or at the very least, you know, they have a few moves and they're all useful, but, like, some of these guys have, like, they're literally 2 moves. It's not, like, terribly interesting to play them, at least for me. But I hear it's a total nightmare to, like, play a lot of characters in this due to, like, all the things you have to wait for, like all the time gating, all the event banners as well. Sometimes they just straight up won't have what you need. So I think only having to focus on a couple characters is probably a blessing in disguise if I decide to keep playing this. Most likely I will. I do like the gameplay loop. It's pretty easy to get into. It doesn't take up a lot of my time. The game is quite responsive. I like that much about it. I just don't like how simple the movesets are. If the movesets were better, I think I would probably be willing to put more money into it. It's not as bad as KOF. KOF was really burning me out because of just how often they hound you for money to get money out of you, like, constantly. It's a little bit too much for me as somebody who doesn't have a ton of disposable income. Here, I never really felt like I've been forced to spend money. I've mostly just been trying to get that set so I could build a team around it. It's never really felt like it's a necessity. There's a new one like this coming out called Punishing Gray Raven, which apparently has, like, better movesets and I guess some better mechanics as well, but the problem is it's a mobile game, so I probably won't play it. The only reason I'm playing this is because it's basically just a PC game with a mobile version now. It seems like everybody who like streams or does content creation for this game, pretty much all of them have switched to the PC version, which is a good thing. I don't really see a problem there. It seems like a pretty lightweight port. I've mentioned some people saying it's like barely taxing their GPU or CPU at all. It's like pretty well optimized. So I know there's people that are like super hardcore into this game. I'm obviously not at that point. I don't know if I ever will get to that point, but it's nice that there are content creators playing it, and it'll be easier for them to get into it. I don't know if I have anything for this chick that she could use. Huh. Well, I will figure this out later. I'm out of stamina, and as you can see here, with how hardcore I've been into this, I only have like 26 of these left. So if I keep using them liberally, then I'll have like none left when there's an event or something. I'm pretty much done with the main event right now, so hopefully I'll be able to get something else soon. They all look the same, I can't tell them apart. Which one is the Arctic one? Ah, this one. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me. I will catch you guys tomorrow. I have a pretty free day tomorrow, so most likely, or today by the time you guys are watching this. So I'll try to finish up that tower. I am working on the other secret project, so once I'm done with that, things should be back to normal. Thanks for watching.